Hey everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Imagination Megapark. In the last episode we gave the park this parking garage, which it definitely needed. It's huge and I think it makes for a great entrance to the park. Pretty imposing, really like this ancient style. Now, in the coming episodes, well, we did 30 episodes so far. We've done 2 laps around the park. And I think we can definitely do another lap. So in this episode we're going to start at the Desert of Doom again. And something which is really overdue for building is the Bandit town. Now the Bandit town, I want to build it here. The original idea was to build it in sort of a pit. I think I'm just going to continue that idea. Now, first, before I do that, there are some changes that I have to make here. In order to be able to dig out this area nicely, I think I have to move this station a little bit back for the Raptor Caravan. It also means I have to do the vehicle editing again. Let me make the UI a little bit bigger. There we go. I will have to do this vehicle editing again, because if I change the track, all these trains will revert to normal, so they won't have the Raptors in front anymore. So I will quickly have to do that, but that shouldn't be an issue. Now the ride layout in this pit is also a bit in the middle. I want to have these trains actually move sort of along the edge here. And then here to the station, and then in the middle I have more space for myself to work. Now I want to dig out several levels, so we'll have sort of, I'm not sure what to call it. Let's call it a spiral leading downwards. And in the middle I want to build an attraction. I haven't really decided what kind of attraction yet. Maybe I want to go for a destruction derby kind of ride, or maybe a big pit with some dodgems on a big rock. Maybe a bungee jump downwards. I have several ideas, but later in the episode I will choose one. Anyway, I'm just quickly going to do the change to this station here. And I will quickly also move the Raptor Caravan track outwards. Now, before I do any of that, I think it's time to first name several more handymen after commenters on my videos. If you also want to find yourself in the park as a handyman, I have plenty of them. Just leave some fun or interesting comments. Alright, I've picked 4 more people to be a handyman in the park. So now you guys will be forever stuck in the park, sweeping away the vomit of these poor guests. Okay, with that done, I will first make the changes to the track here. Alright, the racing raptors travel across the land again. And I moved the station out of the way. Still connected it with a temporary path just so I could open this ride. And now it will be time for me to dig out a pit here and to build a bandit town. Okay, I've now dug a giant pit over here, which the bandit town will be in. Now here on the upper edge we have a track for the Raptor Caravan to run. Now I still need some fences and lots of decorations around this path, just to make it a little bit less treacherous. I think it will also just look good with some foliage and some wooden fences around here. Now here on the middle level you can see I built some path. I also made a few tunnels. You can see one over here. I haven't done this side yet, don't really know where I want to make it pop up. Maybe I'll build some rocks here. And later off camera I also built this tunnel here that leads over here. And that's because, I think guests will get very confused if, for example, they are walking over here and they need to go here. And since there's a lot of junctions on this path, I think they may get stuck somewhere or get lost. So these few extra tunnels are just to help the guests get around. Maybe I'll add another tunnel later over here, but for now I will just keep it like this. But yeah, I have a feeling guests might also get stuck over here, so it might be a good idea to also build a tunnel over here. Alright, here in the middle I made this a smaller pit, and I think the best ride I could go for here is one of these destruction derbies. So basically a destruction derby is just a dodgem ride, but with other vehicles instead of dodgem cars. Maybe we'll have some monster trucks, some go-karts, stuff like that. And I think that will make for a really nice and fitting ride here in the center. Alright, what's left to do here is to make this pit look nice. Okay, the bandit town is taking shape. Over here I've made several buildings throughout this town. Some of them have a function, some of them are just for living. So here we have a building where you can buy a nice cup of Doomshine made from the local plants. Not sure if I would drink that. Here's just a little building. Over here we have little restaurant where you can buy suspicious meat. Now for the people around us who've played Fallout games will probably know what suspicious meat entails. I've added some gallows over here. That's definitely something you want in a bandit town. Now here we have some toilets, some more buildings over here. Here's also a boarded off building with the sign saying explosives, so you can see some TNT outside. Also put some inside, and these doors have been boarded up. Here's another building that as of now still doesn't have a function yet. Yeah, I'm filling up quite nicely. I think it's now time to put an attraction here in the middle, which will be one of those destruction derby rides. Now, normally I make a grandstand around it, I think instead I will just make some canyon walls, and I will have guests just stand outside here so they can watch from up here, and I'll just have to make a tunnel here somewhere so guests can actually get to this ride. Okay, the Bandit town is now completed. Now here in the middle you now see this pit with these monster trucks. I called the ride the pit. I also put some burning and smoking monster trucks here in the corners. I thought that would be a fun little detail. Maybe I could actually add a little bit more stuff around here. Maybe some junk in the corner. Barrel or two, some broken stuff. Yeah, I think these are actually fun additions. I'll do a little bit more of these. There we go. Yeah, it's just the little details like these that just finish off an area. Alright, I think that's perfect. Yeah, there's some little tunnels here on the side. Here's the entrance, here's the exit of the ride. And here you can also see two of these gates leading to this area. So yeah, I think it's a really fun central area for the Bandit town. Now alongside this area I added a few more buildings. Also this little rock tower with a skull on top. And here's also a little souvenir shop with the sign saying contraband. So yeah, some stolen goods that can be sold to the guests over here. Yeah, all in all, I think this became a really fun area, really nice and detailed. And I think it will look great once in the future we will have added several more rides around it. And definitely it will feel more like the center of this desert. Now, I also added several more entertainers to this area. They're just free roaming along the Bandit town area. So I will quickly name those after several more patrons. Alright, Shin Kitchen, Chuggers, and Dork. I want to thank you a lot for the support on Patreon. It's really appreciated. And if you as the viewer also want to support me on Patreon, you can find a link to my Patreon channel in the video description. Alright, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. It was really fun to build this little village, and I'm happy I finally got it done. Something which I forgot to mention actually is also some extra caves here. Here you can see the tunnel entrances. So yeah, it's easier for guests to do the pathfinding into and out of this area using these little tunnels. But yeah, that was going to be it for this video. If you liked this episode, please consider giving it a like. It would really help out my channel. And I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.